So Tamar Braxton is being accused of putting hands on her boyfriend by the name of David Adefeso. So that brother saying he pleading his case right now with the situation. Now it was previously reported that it made headlines. It revealed that he's seeking a restraining order against Tamar for her putting hands on him. Now, at one point in time, they were saying that he did that, and so much so that he said he was gonna, do something to her and then do something to himself. But he said that's, not true at all. That was all made up. He said he was coming forward with his allegations that Tamar caused $30,000 worth of damage to his car, and they said that, he said that here's the truth. He said, I've been a victim of Tamar putting her hands on me. You say, and I was attacked. You say he was driving, high speed. You say, and when he was attacked, said blow to his neck, his jugular. You say, for those of you who know medicine, he said the jugular is what carries the blood to your brain. He said, when you hit there, it discombobulates you. He said, I was driving fast. I had to call my mom. He said, a 50-year-old guy having to call his mom. He said, when he's driving, he said, my mom started praying and Tamar was in the car. He said that only to find out after the blowout I was being secretly recorded. He said something that's illegal and unfair. He said, and the tapes being sent to my family. He said the tapes of me in distress and pain calling my mom. He said, and being sent to my family and other people. Okay. So he says his car was destroyed, the brother said. He said, I drive a Rolls Royce, many of you know. He said almost $30,000 in damage. He said, and I can't really continue. He said to speak about this because the cops are involved. He said it's a criminal case now. He said the damage to the car, the taping, the assault. He said, I can tell you this. He said, I will never, ever, ever, and never will put my hand on a woman. Okay. He said, I grew up in a household. My parents were together. He said for 50 years. He said they were married. He said, I lived in a home for 21 years. He said, but I observed them over the 40 years. He said, my mom and dad were the most loving, he said, and kind couple to each other. He said, I never saw my dad hit my mom. He said, I never, heard my mom hit my dad or see it. He said, I never witnessed it. He said, in my house. He said, not from a friend, not from a cousin. He said, I didn't grow up in that kind of environment. He said, I grew up with 2 covenants. That's what the brother said. He said that I made to myself. He said, 2 covenants that I made to God. He said, I will never hit a woman. I will never cheat on a woman that I was dating or married to. He said, I've never, broken them. He says, God gave us women to be our partners, to be our strength. He said, you hit a woman, you deserve to go to jail for a long time. He said, women are not as strong as we are physically. He said, you do not touch women, not in my home or around me. That's what the brother has said. Now, so, like I said, let me tell you something. There's some women out here that like to put their hands on men. Okay. And that stuff is true. Okay. And I always tell men this is usually a sign before they even do that. I tell a man this, you must stay in control of every situation. And you must, as a man, be dominant. Being dominant doesn't mean putting your hands on a woman. Being dominant doesn't mean you got to cuss out a woman or anything like that. Being dominant is setting a tone and how people are going to be around you, right? Being that alpha male. So when it comes to women, you set a tone that, no, you're not going to approach me in an aggressive manner. If you think you're going to approach me in an aggressive manner like a man would, then I can't be with you, because I'm not a man that want to be with a woman that acts like a man in the inside. I'm not doing that. I don't like men. I love women. So that's what you need to be. And if you're not going to be a feminine woman and act like a feminine woman, then we can't do that. Okay? We just can't. Now, if you got issues and problems, you should go to therapy and deal with your issues and problems. Work that out. And I'll break apart with you and let you work that out. And then, after you done with your therapy and all your healing, and maybe if I'm still single by that time, we can come back. But I'm not going to be dealing with your issues and problems. I don't have to. You understand? I mean, the first time a woman challenges you like that, get aggressive, cussing you out. Like I said, you ain't gonna be cussing me out like that. Now, you can cuss about a situation, but you're not gonna cuss about. You ain't gonna cuss me out like that, because I got a problem with that, because I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm not gonna come as a man and get aggressive, in your face, whatsoever. I'm not gonna do that. Approach you like a man would approach you. I'm not gonna do that. So the way I approach you is the same way, back in return. Get what I'm saying? If we got issues and problems, we could talk that out, and we can come up with a solution, whatever way. But one thing we're not going to do is no physical anything, because the moment you think you get physical with me one time, or even attempt to get physical, I'm out. Because I know if I get physical, it's going to be coming down on me. And the best thing any man could do, period, is walk away. Walk away quickly. Because it's better to walk away before you get involved in a marriage or something like that. I mean, the brother sounded like he was doing okay for himself. You ain't got to put up with that. A man that can afford a Rolls Royce, he ain't got to put up with that kind of woman. Even if he work a blue collar job, he ain't got to put up with that kind of woman. You never put up with that. No, forget that. I know online they got people, and people can say whatever they want to say online, but I'm telling you, brothers, you don't put up with that. You don't put up with all that mouth. You don't put up with putting hands on you. No. If you're not going to talk like two adults, we're not going to do that. That's just something I have to say to the brothers out there. And I don't know, those who don't like that kind of conversation. I don't care, because I know what works, definitely for sure. When it comes to men, men who are what you would call beta males are never respected by women, and that's why women cheat on them and do everything else they do to them. You just don't allow no woman putting her hands on you like that. I'm not saying you beat her or nothing like that, but when she get in your face aggressive the first time, you check her and say, look, I don't know what you got going on, but we ain't doing that. And I'm saying, you think you're going to do that again or even challenge me like that again? Now, I give you one chance to get it correct, right? I'm not going to just, the moment you do it, no. Now, you put your hands on me and just haul off and hit me, I'm done right then and there. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. We're not doing this, because you're not going to, I don't deal with crazy. But leave me a comment, guys. Let me just think about the situation with Tamar and the brother David. With y'all brothers, y'all, make sure, don't get caught in these situations, because like I said, someone can kill you. Definitely. I know someone personally that just died behind someone acting crazy with them in a car. And, it's sad. And I just saw, the sister actually, a few days ago. I've been seeing her every week. Every time I go to the barbershop, I see the sister. Now the sister's not here no more. Just like this, behind getting to an argument and the person in the car, just acting crazy. And then that now end up causing an accident that, the sister not here anymore. That's what I'm saying. You can't be around crazy whatsoever.